What's up, YouTube? This is Joe, the 50 something Dasher, and in today's video, I want to talk about this kind of Twilight Zone ish type uh, brief dash where supposedly I made $41 in 1 hour, one active hour. It I guess I did, and we're going to go through the screenshots here and add up the times. But and I guess I did do that, but it's still even now doesn't seem like I should have been able to do that with because one of these was long distance. So I don't know. It was just weird. But anyway, let's break this down. This is from my so this is May 19th. And I actually did two separate dashes. So I did this first one, and then I logged off to help my wife with it was an Instacart order, and then we finished that, and then I logged back on and did a second dash. But okay, here we go. So I probably logged in at like I don't remember the start time exactly. It's probably it probably only took me a minute or two to get an offer. So let's just say like 651 for instance. Okay, 653. I get a $29 Meyer shop, only 3 items. Sweet. And it is going to South Bloomfield, but even it's still better than $1 a mile, even if you factor all the return mileage. So that's to even so that'd be $29, 27 miles. So for me in my zone, that works. Okay, 653. I had to go to three different areas of the store for this. So I'm already at Meyer when I accept the order. Okay, I'm in the parking lot. So I get inside the store, take this screenshot. Okay, so you got some muffins, that's in one corner. Then I had to go to, walk down the registers and sit there and look at every cooler until I saw the cooler that had the Propel. I finally found it. Then off to HBC to get that Pepto. That seemed to take a minute. That's a little tricky. It's clear on the bottom, almost on the ground. And then I have to walk all the way back to the doors I parked at. And then so I finished the shop in just 5 minutes. So I, it seemed like it took longer to me. Because I found the muffins pretty much right away, but then I'm walking down those checkout lanes and having this, no, that's not, they're not in that cooler, go to the next register, no, they're not in that cooler. And that seemed to be more of a timely process than 5 minutes. I don't know. But the screenshots don't lie, folks. And then, like I said, this was going to South Bloomfield. So I took that screenshot 6:59. So I got to walk back to the other side of the store, check out, go to my car, drive, 600 miles to South Bloomfield, and I delivered that at 7:24, 25 minutes. Uh, okay. I mean, and well, you may say, well, he was probably driving like 85, 90 mile an hour. No, I wasn't. I don't drive that fast, honestly. You can ask my wife on that. $10 from DoorDash, $1 Pro Shopper promo, $18 tip. And so all total from when I got the offer or when I accepted it, so 31 minutes to shop an order and go to South Bloomfield. You know, crazy, crazy, crazy. Okay. And then this was, I believe, a decline. So yeah, 1075 going. I didn't like where that was going out to Dale, so I declined that. Waited about 5 minutes. So this is, so you see that was you, and I'll point this out because of there was like, I mentioned $41 an hour, but there was an additional hour of downtime. So here's 20 minutes of it right here. I was driving back to zone and didn't get anything for 20 minutes, decline that, and then 5 minutes later get another offer. So 25 minutes of downtime there. So I took this $5 Starbucks, and this just picked up at the Starbucks, and then I had to go to the other like main drag, and then and it's a dentist office. Really super easy. So that just took 15 minutes. Is that right? Yeah, 15 minutes on that. So 25. So that's like we're up to like 40 minutes, I guess. So this last order must have took 20 minutes. There you see on the Starbucks $2 from DoorDash, $3 tip. Okay. And then I get this the last order, this 725 4 mile McDonald's. 820, well, 15 minutes is what that took. So I counted just now 55 minutes. Maybe my math was wrong, but um, so yeah, 15 minutes on that for the 725. So and then logged off. Here's the dash summary. There it is, $41.25 in 1 hour, and 3 deliveries completed. Pretty crazy. Like I said, I don't know. It's just it's going through the breakdown. Even in this video, hours later, it's still just, I don't know, just for whatever reason, it just didn't, seem possible that I did that, but I did. So I don't know. Just kind of like a weird, crazy story of the day. But anyway, that's all I have for now, guys. Thanks so much for watching. Be sure to drive safe out there, and we'll catch you at the next video. Thanks again.